Now, here's a media scandal, kind of. Wall Street Journal gets delivered to my door every day. The editorial pages of the Wall Street Journal are fair and backed with facts. The news pages tilt left, but not crazy. All right, it's primarily a financial newspaper. There is a reporter, Melissa Korn. Okay, she is a deputy bureau chief of the media team. Wow, got a big title. She's trying to stick up for Jeffrey Goldberg, trying to say this man has credibility. Now, as I reported yesterday, he was the guy who reported that President Trump, in his first term, went to Europe and said that U.S. soldiers killed in World War I were suckers. That never happened. And I investigated it. Okay? Never happened. But Melissa somehow writes, quote, in September 2020, Goldberg reported that Trump referred to soldiers killed in battle during World War I as losers and suckers, citing multiple anonymous sources. Said they heard the remarks. Trump contested the reporting, though his chief of staff at the time confirmed he had used those words. Not true. Not true. The chief of staff was John Kelly. Now, Kelly excoriated Trump because Trump fired him and called Trump all kinds of names, but never said that we can find, and we did a big search, that Trump said dead World War I soldiers were losers and suckers. And a guy in the room who also hates Donald Trump, you know him, former National Security Advisor John Bolton, said this. Go.
And according to what that article said, the president made disparaging remarks about our soldiers, the people buried at the An Marne Cemetery, in connection with the decision for him not to go to the ceremony that was planned that afternoon. And that was simply false. I don't know who told the author that, but that was false.
Okay, that was false. And Bolton was there, following Trump around the whole day. And then I talked to myself, the other people who were there. Nobody heard that, even anonymously. So we have misreporting, terrible journalism on the part of the Wall Street Journal. I'm surprised. I'm disappointed. Let's get another view of this. Joining us now from Syracuse, New York, is Roy Gutterman. He teaches communications at Syracuse University, but more importantly, he's a director of the Tully Center for Free Speech, which is very prestigious. Am I making any mistakes here, Mr. Gutterman?
I wouldn't say you're making mistakes, but this discussion, and even if there's false information or erroneous information, that's part of the role of the press, and it's part of the role of an adversarial press to root out what the truth is and what people said, regardless of who the speaker is. And
well, what are you referring to now? Who are you referring to now? Melissa Korn?
Korn, Bolton.
Okay, but Korn, Korn is using anonymous sources and saying that Jeffrey Goldberg's reportage for Atlantic was true, and it wasn't. There is no evidence whatsoever, none, from John Kelly or anybody else, that Trump said dead Americans during World War I were losers and suckers. None.
And if it's proving to be an untrue statement, I think we're finding that out.
No, we're finding it out because of me. No one else.
And you're part of the media.
Well, that's right. And Korn puts this in the paper yesterday, trying to bolster Goldberg's profile when Goldberg, in my opinion, is a far left weasel. But that's my opinion. And as an analyst, I'm entitled to it, as you know.